Hi everyone, I'm Professor Lauren. Welcome to my lab, and this is going to be my personal top 5 ranked Pokemon out of everything. I'd like to know your top 5 in a comment below, but let's find out what mine are. There's a lot of contenders here in terms of what my top 5 would be. It's very easy for me to get like my top 20, my top 15, narrow it down that way, but when it comes to my absolute top 5, we have a lot. These are my top 5 over a wide variety of categories, nothing specific, including how I like them from the games, from the cards, from the anime, and everything else. Starting at number 5, my lowest ranked spot, we will put Colossal. Colossal I really like because he is from the newer generation, Sword and Shield. I have him on my team in there. I thought he was absolutely one of the coolest Pokemon when I got back into playing the Pokemon games, and I have a lot of his cards as well. Several of them are still at PSA being graded, the Rainbow Colossal and the normal Colossal VMAX cards. It's a really unique design. I like the cards. Now in my number 4 spot, this was a little bit of a toss-up between two of them, but it's going to have to be Groudon. As a kid, I played Pokemon Ruby a lot. So of course, the legendary Pokemon at the end of Ruby being Groudon is one of the Pokemon that felt the most rewarding for me to get in that game. He's something that I recollect a lot from my childhood. I have plushies of him, and I think he also has some very good cards in the TCG that I like to collect. Team Magma. In my number 3 spot, for the same reason, goes Suicune. I think Suicune has a lot more cards in the TCG I like. I've actually just started a Suicune V deck that I'm playing around with in the game, and I have a couple childhood cards of him. The Neo Genesis Suicune is an absolute beauty, and the other game besides Ruby I played as a kid was Pokemon Crystal, so I have a lot of fond memories of Suicune from that. In the number 2 spot, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to put Ditto. Not only does Ditto have a lot of really great cards, but of course he can transform into any Pokemon. So even though it's not really the other Pokemon, if I wanted, say, my Politoed here, I would just say Ditto, transform into Politoed, and I have my Politoed. So it's going to have to be Ditto. He also has some really great cards, among which some of these are my favorites, and I like collecting him and always getting him in the game. And to no one's surprise, in my number 1 spot, Snorlax. I identify with Snorlax personally. I eat and sleep almost all day. He's a big fat lard, and he is just... there's just something about him that I like. The cards, he's such a prevalent character in the anime, in the cards. He's from base set, and very memorable of him blocking the path and you having to get through him. Especially the Snorlax episode in Indigo League was a very good one. So that is my top 5. I'd like to know your top 5, so please leave me a comment. Tell me what they are, why, and I hope to see you in the next video.